afternoon. I'm Jason Johansson, the Homicide Lieutenant with Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. I'm here to brief you on a homicide investigation that we're currently conducting at the 4400 block of Vegas Valley Drive. This is located in the area of Vegas Valley and Lamb within our Southeast Area Command. Earlier today at approximately 12:52 p.m., officers from Southeast Area Command were dispatched a report of a battery that occurred inside of a mobile home park and inside of a mobile home located within that park. As officers responded and arrived on scene, they were contacted by a female who stated that her son and her brother, so nephew and uncle, were involved in an altercation prior to her getting home, and that currently she did not know where her brother was at, but her son was in the house, and that there was some blood on the walls and on the floor. As officers entered the apartment, they made contact with the son and had been talking to the son. During that conversation, he indicated that the uncle was deceased inside a back bedroom of the mobile home. Officers then made entry into the mobile home. They did locate the unresponsive body of the uncle. Medical was quickly summoned to the scene. Unfortunately, they did pronounce him deceased here on scene. Officers at that time took the son into custody, where he currently is in custody right now, but he is remaining cooperative with our investigation. Based on that information, Homicide has responded. We've taken over this investigation. Right now, the details we have are very limited as to what occurred prior to the altercation. We only really know at this point in time what occurred from the time the mother came home to the time where we took him into custody. All we know is that there was an altercation of some sort between the uncle and his nephew, which resulted in the uncle's death. At this time, I urge anyone with any information related to this homicide to reach out to Crime Stoppers in Nevada or reach out to the LVMPD homicide section. To the residents that live inside of this mobile home park here, please know this incident does appear is not random, it's very localized to the mobile home in question. All three parties involved live at the residence. No other people do live there. We do not believe it has anything to do with any other issues in the complex at this time. And that's all. I'll take any additional questions you may have.
You said it was battery. Does it appear to be maybe self-defense or?
There is a potential for that because we do know that both were involved in some type of altercation. So that's going to be the main point of our investigation. Our focus is going to be on what occurred, why did it occur, and what was the events that led up to the altercation. And was it a mutual situation or was it not a mutual situation?
Do you have the approximate age of the son and the uncle?
Yes, the nephew or the son is in his 20s and the uncle is in his 50s.
And was either armed with any kind of weapon, object?
At this time, I have no information that indicates that there's a weapon, but we haven't been into the scene yet to process it.
This is the second homicide scene you've been at so far, Lieutenant. And can you speak at all to rising temperatures, rising crime, things of that nature?
I don't want to speculate as to whether the rising temperatures cause crime in regards to us responding on homicide investigations. We've had them in February, early this year in January. We had them come in quite a few in January this year. So I don't know that, but what we have experienced in the past is when we have rising temperatures, more people are outside, kids aren't in school, that we do have things like that. So one thing I would encourage is any parents with their kids, this obviously is a totally different situation, but to what you're thinking when we're talking about the number and whole of the homicide investigations, it's very important for those with kids to know where their kids are at. But situations like this are a little different. This obviously is a domestic violence situation. What's troubling about this is that we have had numerous domestic violence ones that have happened this year, where cohabitants, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, and they're all a tragedy. And these are the ones where you would just wish people would go seek counseling or go get help from friends, family, or resources to deal with any of the issues going on inside the house.
Were there any previous calls to this house for any other domestic issues in the past?
I'm not aware of any other calls right now. So,
With this, what is the number of homicides so far this year in Vegas?
I don't have that number offhand. Thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate your time.